That's a pretty big grin for a really tiny dog. Do you like your new house? Hello everyone, welcome back to my moving vlogs. This is part 2. If you did not catch part 1, I will link it down below. If you're new to my channel, my name is Karissa and I am currently 22 weeks pregnant and we just moved into a brand new home. We are so incredibly excited, but it has definitely been a hurricane the past few days. Today I am unpacking and trying to sort out my life. We have some trades going on outside, so you'll probably hear them. What else? We're about to go back to the old house to grab the last couple of like food items that we left in the cupboards and shit like that. I think that's about it. Say hi, Mom.
Hola.
And hi, dogs. Billy, don't hump the bed. And I will check in with you guys throughout the day. Our patio's coming along really good. Guys working hard at it. Lola, come here, let's go. I know you want to chase the chipmunks, but you can't. Come on. I'm wearing very minimal clothing today. I feel like my bump grows every single day. It's such a wild feeling to just see it and be large and in charge. And I'm not even large and in charge yet. Okay, girls, I'll see you when I get home. Don't be worried. Don't be worried. I will come back. Daddy's staying here. So our old place, it was always like Tetris trying to get your vehicle in because they have these stupid air conditioners sitting on the corner. It makes it so hard to put a bigger vehicle in. Yeah, they really prioritize these places for profit, not for ease of living, that's for sure. Place looks a little bit sad when it's empty, hey. Okay, let's get this kitchen sorted. It looks so bare without everything, hey? My gosh, okay, hold on, let me put it on 0.5. Here we go. See what I mean when I said like we needed something for privacy, because holy moly, there's a lot of people that live in this little area. Ooh, I almost forgot to get this privacy screen off of the door. I got all of the other ones off of the other window surfaces. These are so great. You can find them at like Home Depot or Canadian Tire. You cut them to size, but like look at that difference. You go from having privacy to no privacy at all. So worth the money. So we are back at the new house, unloading the kitchen stuff that we brought over. Oh wow, that is very overexposed. Hold on. Hi, here I am. While we were gone, my dad and Glenn, gosh, come on now, were installing these shelving units so that we can just get stuff up and off the floor, like all of our Christmas stuff and whatever else is kind of like long-term storage, we can just immediately put up there. So that's super handy. But yeah, so making good progress, slowly but surely. Man, moving is a lot of fucking work. We already marked up the driveway pretty good, so hopefully I can get that off with a pressure washer at some point. Every time I pee, I reach for the non-existent toilet paper holder, and I don't know when we will actually get those installed because the developers gave us these ones, and I hate them with all of my soul. So I've asked if they can give me the receipt, or potentially like if we can do like a direct exchange or something like that for some like basic black ones. If they can't, then I guess I will try and maybe sell those on like buy and sell, and then purchase just a set of black ones. I want to do like matte black, really simple modern ones. The only thing is when I went to Rona, Home Depot, Home Hardware, and Canadian Tire, they are so expensive. Like, oh my God, why did no one tell me this? It was like $40 to $60 per piece, and I'm just like, for a toilet paper holder? So I asked you guys on Instagram, a lot of you said to check Amazon. So there was some nice ones on Amazon, but hopefully the quality isn't complete shit. So I might end up ordering the Amazon ones if I'm unable to do like a direct exchange with the ones that we currently have. But yeah, when you have like 4 bathrooms, it adds up. It was gonna be like over $600 if I just were to purchase them outright, and like fuck that. Oh, hold on. How's your day going?
So many boxes.
Are you still on hold?
No.
He's been on the phone with various companies all day long, like the internet, and we just switched like the electricity stuff over to our name. Oh my god, there's just so many things to do when you move. But that's my update for you. Lola is tired. She said she's had a week. She'd like to rest and have a minute to herself. Oh, that's very nice, Lola. That's very nice. Oh, it is very nice. While I'm on that phone call, it looks like Glenn is about to set up our bed base. Yay! I was saying it's actually kind of hard sleeping on the floor when you're pregnant because every day I feel like I'm getting bigger. And getting myself up and off the floor and out of bed is getting harder, so I'm very glad that you're doing that. Thank you. Ooh, I also have to order blinds today. Don't let me forget. There was a sale on blinds.ca and I do not want to miss out because blinds are freaking expensive.
Thank you. You're joining a call with one other person.
Hello.
Hi, Karissa.
Hey, it's good, thanks. How are you? I just wanted to kind of know, like, basically what kind of like fabric options you guys were able to offer. We're definitely in the market for something that is going to be like a performance fabric. Okay, that was a very productive meeting. Paige from Couch House is absolutely lovely. I creeped her on Instagram. She seems like the sweetest girl. I think she's like around my age and is running this company doing custom couches. So I love that. Love supporting women-owned businesses, love supporting local businesses. So I feel like we are probably going to be ordering from them. They had great prices. They're gonna send me some swatches out and then we will make a decision based on that. But yay, yay, we might have found a couch. Lead time's still gonna be like 8 to 12 weeks, but it's just the thing with everything. How's your finger, baby?
Cut.
Glenn came into the into the room with like his finger dripping with blood and I'm just like, don't drip on the floor.
That's what you worried about.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Kind of, maybe.
Do you know where another Band-Aid is?
I don't know where anything is. Okay, we decided to sit down together and order these blinds. While I'm here and thinking about it, this is what I found from HomeSense, and no, it is not staying that. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know this, but I was on the lookout for a very large canvas because I wanted to paint my own piece for our living room, but all of the canvas stores were sold out everywhere that I looked, and I don't have the materials to make a frame myself or to like stretch the canvas to the size that I needed. So I had been looking for a like extra large piece either at like a thrift store or at like HomeSense, and I found this one at HomeSense and it has a black frame, which is awesome. So what I'm gonna do is tape this frame up, prime, and then paint the canvas, and then I will have my own art piece. But this is what it's gonna look like for now because that obviously is the artwork that is currently on it. But it will be a painting a la Karissa very soon. Probably not very soon, let's be real. It's probably gonna be a couple of months before I get around to that, but whatevs. Hello friends, checking back in. It is now 7 p.m. I'm back home. My hair looks beautiful. I'm very happy with it. And I am very tired. Today was, I feel like everything just finally caught up to me. I'm so sleepy and burnt out. I just need to relax. So we ordered a pizza. I'm gonna sit me in this bump down and we're gonna do absolutely fuck all on this Friday night. So I'm looking forward to that. I will check in again tomorrow with some more unpacking. I feel like I thought I was gonna get a lot more done today and that just didn't happen. So gotta be realistic and let's do that tomorrow. I finished off the closet earlier, so that is looking good. I think I'm going to put my handbags just along the shelf down here. I don't really have a spot for my shoes yet. We might have to renovate the closet under the stairs to add shoe space for me, because I have gotten rid of like my shoe bookcases just because there isn't really anywhere to put them. So I will update you guys on what we end up doing, but I don't really want to put like shoes up that tall because I can't reach. No bueno. Hello friends, another day, more unpacking. I am currently filming, oh Glenn, I can see you in the doorway with your dad's stance on your hips. It kind of looks like absolute chaos in here, but it's one of those like it'll get worse before it gets better situations. I gave Lola her first shower in this house today. It was good because we have one of those shower heads that like disattaches. I call it a masturbating shower. If you know, you know. But it makes dog washing a lot easier. Right, Lola? Nice and clean. Okay, here's what I got for now. It is not my ideal setup. I still really would like to get some type of like bins to individually put things into. Our last pantry was not really even a pantry, it was like a cupboard. So we were only able to fit like a couple of these like side-by-side plastic things. So I only have a few of them. But yeah, I would like to try and get like all of these loose things into some type of like pull-out little drawer slash thingamabobber, you know what I mean. I want to organize it better than it currently is. I also need to consolidate. I have a couple of like double ups on my nuts and things like that, and yeah, I would also like to try to utilize a little bit more of the space up here and just stack like extras. Like I have stuff that I got from Costco that like you take forever to get through, so I would like to organize that a bit better. You guys may know this about me, but I live for this kind of stuff. So I'm very excited to get all of the organizers into drawers and finally tackle the pantry in a way that isn't just like piling crap in there. Hello, so today's update is that we priced everything out on blinds.ca the other day, and we decided that for the quality and for the price, it was worth just going with a local company. It really wasn't that much more, and we would get like a 5-year no questions asked warranty. We'd have somebody actually show us like the fabrics. It just ended up being much more economical to do it that way. And see what we were getting rather than just blindly ordering online and hoping for the best. So we have a lady coming in today to kind of go over all of our different options and stuff like that. I can't believe how much blinds cost. I feel like I keep saying that about so many things in this house, but like, oh my God, blinds are expensive. Just to do like our house with like an installation, I think it's going to be almost $7,000. So that is absolutely insane. I wish that houses just came with blinds. We've been currently sleeping downstairs in the downstairs living room because the sun shines through our bedroom, master bedroom window at like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning until like 10:30 in the morning, which is beautiful on days that like, you know, you can sleep in till a normal time and then enjoy the sun. But like when you're being woken up first thing every single day and it's very hot, it just was not the haps. We both were wearing eye masks and it was still absolutely brutal. So we've been sleeping downstairs. We are hoping that they will be able to come in and install these blinds in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, fingers crossed. I feel like this video is me progressively getting more and more defeated. I did a lot of the kitchen today. If I didn't have cankles before, I bet you I have cankles now. See you tomorrow for another day of unpacking. exciting stuff this morning. The fence people were able to fit us in a little bit earlier than planned, so they are here just making sure that we have our property line kind of marked out and going over the fence. Yay! So here's something we have learned about doing anything on your house. You have to confirm every fucking detail about 20 times with people because they do the wrong thing. And I don't really understand when like you pay for something and you go over the plans and it's set and then they start doing the work and you're like, I think that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. You have to go out and like double check. So our fencers were starting to put in like 4-foot poles for a 4-foot fence, and they've been working like all morning, and we paid for a 5-foot fence. And so Glenn went out there and was like, hey, confirming like again, this is a 5-foot fence. They're like, oh, I don't know. And they went and checked the paperwork. They're like, oh shit, yeah, it's supposed to be 5 feet. Yes, it is. Ah! I can't imagine building a house from scratch. Like, it would be so stressful having that many individual trades in because nobody seems to speak to each other. Nobody seems to know what the fuck they're doing. And it's just nuts. I don't understand. Hi, hello friends. We have officially been in the house for 9 days now. We are going back to the old townhouse and just grabbing the last few things. What else are we doing today? I have to return the fabric samples to Mewson Merchant downtown. We grabbed some samples for our couch that we'll be having made downstairs. And yeah, I have to return the fabric swatches. And then I need to go, I need to go to the post office and do my mail forwarding. So that's the plan for today. We're just outside of Canada Post and I'm hoping that they will be able to do the mail forwarding for us. But everything's been a little bit weird because I should have changed my last name when we got married, because like you need to go and like get your ID and stuff like that changed over. So everything's changed over except for my ICBC ID. And the problem is that I didn't want to pay for a new ID only to move and then have to update it with our new address. So I thought like, oh, I'll just wait until we move. But now that's affected everything from like our mortgage to our property transfer to like our mail forwarding. So now like half of my shit is Karissa Gustard, half of it is Karissa Pukas. So we will see if they will allow me to swap to Karissa Gustard at Canada Post, but they're not usually very helpful in here, so we shall see. We're back at Mewson Merchant to return our furniture swatches. There's probably somebody inside this window watching me. Don't you hate that when like you think it's just like a mirrored window and you're like, yeah, no, it's fine, and somebody's literal desk is like right behind there and they're like, can you maybe not use this as a mirror? So the last time we were in here, we purchased a chair that I'm really excited about, but it doesn't come in until August.
I forgot we bought that.
I didn't. I'm so excited about it. So I got this chair, and yes, it is white, and yes, it has pointy things.
Don't judge
probably
us.
Not good for children, but you know what? Too bad. I have one piece of furniture in the house that is for me. I'm going to enjoy this chair when it comes in August, and I'm dead serious. I don't want to see any of your shit. Oh, it's white. It'll get stained with children. I know. I have a steamer. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It is brutally hot all week, so I'm not leaving this to fate. There is a drip line, but I want these to be established and keep these roots happy. I really want to make sure these plants live. To do some manual watering at night just to make sure. This morning has been a bit hectic. I just woke up like, I don't know, 45 minutes ago, and I looked in my emails immediately, which was probably a mistake because I was immediately thrown into like a cortisol spike of like, what the fuck? And I wanted to talk about it because I feel like this is a pretty good thing to include in a video that has to do with like moving or building. Something that I've learned from this experience of purchasing a home from a developer that I would love to impart to you guys is something that seems really, really basic, but apparently a lot of people don't stick to it. Make sure that you have everything in writing. Make sure any type of change, any type of plan, any type of request, have it in writing, as well as if you want to discuss it verbally, you're more than welcome to, but have it in writing. We have just had so many back and forth moments with our developer that just have been such a headache, and it's just taken so much time, and it's felt like such a fight. And I know it's not personal because like it's just, you know, it's just numbers. That's what it comes down to. But it's so frustrating to be the ones to have to deal with it. And hopefully if you're ever in this position in the future, you remember this video, because this, you know, is important shit. So anyway, this is to do with our landscaping in our backyard. We months and months and months ago in contract have it written that we have like a certain landscaping budget, and we sent over like a mock-up. I made like a mock-up on Procreate of what I wanted the backyard to look like, and then I discussed it with the landscapers and the developers, saying like, okay, this is what I would like to create, can we do that within this budget? Like, yep, it's no problem. This is what we'll do, this is how we'll accommodate that. I'm like, cool, great. I wanted to also make sure that I had extra watering zones in the backyard to accommodate for like our future planting garden beds. So that's in contract, like that we're having spare zones of water put in. Months pass and the landscaping finally came in. As you guys probably saw, all of the work that they've done the past couple of weeks, it looks beautiful, and like we're super, super grateful for it. And then I wake up this morning to an email that is basically saying like, oh, you owe extra. And I'm like, that's not possible. And so basically what has happened is they're trying to pass off extra work as that went above budget, when I already have it in writing and in photos that this is what was approved, this is what we wanted, and this is what was agreed upon. So how is it extra if we've already asked for that to be accommodated within the budget? So yeah, that's this morning's battle. It's just so frustrating because, again, like, it is a numbers game and somebody has to come up with these numbers, but if you have everything in writing, then you should be covered. And so that's what I'm kind of hoping happens in this situation. But it's just like another thing to deal with, and it's just shitty having to feel like you're constantly having to advocate for yourselves and be like, actually no, like that wasn't at all what was agreed upon. And so yeah, so you sometimes have to be the bad guy or feel like you're being the bad guy, and it sucks, but it's important because, like, we were talking to our realtor and he basically said like 80% of people that he works with would just, you know, pay it so that they didn't have to deal with it, or pay it because they weren't really sure what their rights were in that situation. But like, I'm not that kind of a person. I have it in writing, and I'm gonna make sure that it doesn't fall on us as added cost, because that's just not what was agreed upon. So I hope that maybe that was helpful to any of you who build in the future, or I don't know, have ever experienced this. You are allowed to advocate for yourself and make sure to have everything in writing. We've been living with this mess for too long. As you can see, I have done part of it, but not all of it. So this is today's job. Very exciting news. We are getting our blinds in our master bedroom installed. Yes. Super jazzed about this. We have been waiting for just over 4.5 weeks-ish. The company felt bad that we'd been sleeping downstairs, so they sent somebody in this week to install the master, and then they'll send somebody to do the rest of the house next week. So I'm very excited. We get to sleep in our room again. Yes. I've made really great progress on the bathroom today as well. Ta-da! It is clean. There's not things on the floor. Very excited, very productive day. I do not remember where I left off in this vlog. I feel like I've been filming little bits and pieces of this over the past 5 weeks, and it's been a while since I checked in. I wanted to update you on the last few things that have kind of wrapped up or somewhat gotten finished since the last time we spoke. So here in the bedroom, I had been searching for a vanity table to put all of my makeup in, In the last house, I had a full beauty room and the full master bathroom upstairs. And in this house, I don't have a beauty room and I am sharing the master bathroom with Glenn. So I needed something to basically consolidate my collection into. So I made sure to downsize like crazy, and I searched on buy and sell. And I found this vintage piece that I'm going to refinish in black with gold handles, but this is what it looks like for now. It works really well. It has really large drawers, which was my kind of biggest thing. I kept trying to find stuff on Wayfair or online and nothing was big enough basically. And so when I saw this on buy and sell, I was like, okay, that is the one. The only other new thing is that we got our blinds installed in the bedroom. Good news is we're now sleeping in the bedroom instead of downstairs. Bad news is I absolutely hate the color, and I felt really defeated about it for the last week. It's just way too gray toned. It is a lot darker than I thought it would be, and we are exploring our options for eventually replacing them because it's gonna drive me nuts. It's gonna drive me absolutely fucking nuts. They are, as I said in previous clips, very expensive, and so I'm glad that it's only the bedroom and the nursery that have this color. But I still feel like a total idiot for not really realizing that with cellular blinds, when they scrunch up, the bottom is more of a solid darker color. I just didn't really take it into account. Another thing to note is also that when you're looking at them in daylight straight on, they look a lot lighter, but you're never looking at your blinds like that. You're looking at your blinds like that. And so they look a lot darker than what I had been expecting, and it makes our walls look very yellow. I'm really upset about it, to be completely honest. I know there are worse things in the world, but this is something that will bother me forever if I don't eventually fix. So we are working with the company to try and see if they can either provide a discount on like fixing this in the future when we have the budget to do so, or maybe the warranty will cover it. I doubt it, but yeah, so that's where we're at with that. I definitely had a bit of a pregnancy cry over it. It's all good, it is, but it's just one of those things where you're so excited for it, you pay so much money for it, and then it's not exactly how you want it, and it can be heartbreaking. So yeah, that's where we're at on the blinds. Also to note, a lot of you were like, they installed them upside down. No, these are like top to bottom, bottom to top. So you can have them be like this. You just pull this side of the lever and then it raises, or you go on this side and you pull this side and they go down. But I like having them kind of down like this, because then you get your privacy, but you can still fully see out. So anyways, that's the debacle with the blinds. I'll keep you guys updated on what ends up happening with that, but for now, they stay. Hopefully they will eventually change. I also repotted a ton of my plants last week. Here is a bunch of them just sitting in the corner. They are not all going to stay in here, but for the time being, this is where we have room and there's good light in here, so we'll leave them in here for now. What else has changed? In the kitchen, let's go to the kitchen. The contractors finally came in and swapped over our cabinetry pulls to a black color. So I'm super excited about that. I can't remember if I mentioned in the last video, but the island had black pulls the whole time. And then these ones were silver, but they were supposed to be all black. So they finally got those changed over and I love it. They look great. Super excited, and the kitchen finally looks like a usable kitchen. My goodness, we love it. The dining room still has quite a few plants and other shit on it, but slowly but surely I have been working away on finding homes for that. You may notice the fireplace area needs to be repainted. They had to redo that area. Basically what happened was before we moved in, they wanted to test out the fireplace and make sure that like there wasn't any fumes, and like they burnt all of like the stuff off, I don't know, burn off, whatever, sure, that's a thing. And so they put it on, and then it set all of the smoke alarms off, and it shrunk the drywall, and it completely fucked up that area in the house. Turns out somebody forgot to plug in the ventilation fan, and so it wrecked the entire like mantle. I don't know the word for that. Let's go with mantle. And obviously drywall shrinks with heat, like extreme heat. And so yeah, they basically had to do like a really quick patch up job in order to get it done before we moved in so that it didn't push our move-in date. But when we moved in, we were like, this looks really bad, like what happened? So they came in and refinished that. And so now we're just waiting on the painters to come in and repaint that. The painters also need to come in and fix our windowsills because all of them were done in a eco-friendly new paint brand that they tried to use, and it's terrible. And so yeah, whenever you set something down, it scuffs it. And then like that mantle thing, I don't know, was that a mantle too? I don't know the words for these things. They just have to do like the high wear areas, like the bench downstairs, and like recoat it in either like a cabinetry paint or something that can kind of withstand a little bit more like knocks and like hits and putting things down on it. So they got to come and do that still. Something new that we had installed this week that I'm just like giddy about is this stunning piece from Green Stems. This is a preserved moss art piece. It is 100% maintenance free. You don't have to do anything except stare at it and enjoy it. It is so beyond beautiful. I'm absolutely over the moon happy with how it turned out. This is a 3 foot by 5 foot piece. She ships all across North America. She is Vancouver based, and if you would like a discount code, she has one running until Tuesday the 13th for 15% off. So if you would like a preserved moss piece in your house, she does all different sizes, all different shapes, all different types of moss. You can get 15% off. I will leave the information down below, but it's only good until Tuesday the 13th. So jump on it if that's something that you're interested in. She's incredible, and her work is just, it's beyond beautiful. It is such a statement piece. And then the only other update, I guess, is outside is done. We had the fencing team come in and complete the fence. The landscaping is finally all completed. We have our patio furniture all set up. Lola has been absolutely loving the yard. I feel like we're finally starting to settle in. So yeah, those are my updates. This is where I'm going to end this vlog. I will be sharing more of like our, you know, house stuff in later videos and in later vlogs. But for now, this is wrapping up kind of the moving vlogs. The next videos are going to be pregnancy related. So if you've been waiting for pregnancy and bump related videos, they are coming. Look at my bump, it is huge. When I started these moving vlogs at 22 weeks, I feel like it was like half this size, and I've really popped the last couple of weeks. Yeah, I'm really excited to do these pregnancy videos, and I will catch up with you guys in those. If you enjoyed these videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.